Who does the government think they are, trying to make people stop taking drugs? I can't believe them. If I want to take 100 kilograms of cocaine, I should be allowed to do that because it's my body, my choice. Okay, and I actually mean this. I actually think that if I go to a drug dealer and I say I want 100 kilograms of cocaine, I should be allowed to do that, and the drug dealer should be allowed to sell it to me because we live in a free democratic society. Okay, um, in America, right? They should be allowed to do that. They should absolutely be allowed to do that because you see, the government shouldn't be deciding what we put inside of ourselves. If we allow the government to decide, well, you can take this drug in this circumstance, but not this one and not that one, then we have this huge law that nobody can read unless they're a lawyer. And we can't understand this or that or the other without spending thousands of dollars for a lawyer to find out what we can consume. And it's my body. If I take an overdose, that's my fault. I die. That's my choice. That is actually my choice. I'm a human being. If I was out in the woods and I found some mushrooms that made me high, I'd be allowed to take those because I'm in the woods. No one can stop me. But suddenly, in a civilized society, we're downgrading from being in the woods for no reason. We're just downgrading it, and we're making it so you can't take those magic mushrooms. And I want to. I want to try it, and um, if I want to, I should be allowed to, especially if I'm an adult. Kids, fine, okay. Have your huge law that no one can read for children because they can't make decisions. They're stupid. But and I might be a kid. But adults, you guys are adults. You have brains. You can decide things for yourselves. You should be allowed to take drugs. If you want to have marijuana, smoke some marijuana. If you want some hard drugs, take some hard drugs. It's going to be terrible. You're going to feel a lot of pain, but you should be allowed to because if the government can decide to put drugs in your body or not to put drugs in your body, they can decide to take vaccines or not to take vaccines. They can tell you what to eat, what to drink, and they can just take it further and further and further because the government doesn't just stop. It's not like, oh yeah, I have enough power now, I'm good. That's not how people in charge work. They never say, I'm good, I have enough power. They always want more. I mean, of course they do. That's what they're incentivized to do. If they have more power, they can get more money, more taxes, stuff like that. There's countless reasons why they could decide, hey, you have to have this rather than that. And the thing is, if we allow that, we we give them a single inch on what they they say, what we can put in our bodies. We give them one single inch, which we already have. We've given them actual so much space to decide what to put inside of us. Then they're going to take a mile. They're going to come up with a situation where, oh, you have to take this substance. You need to. It's good for you. And if you don't, it'll hurt other people. Uh huh. Which has never happened before, right?